Hello, how is all my wonderful viewers and subscribers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing WWE Hot Takes, episode 11. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and smash that subscribe button so you could be eligible for when I do my giveaway when I get the 500 subscribers. Other than that, I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, and let's get to it. Our first hot take of the week: Damian Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam would not work. Well, as somebody who wants to see Drew McIntyre versus Gunther at SummerSlam, I see this point of view because when Damian Priest and Gunther were in the ring on Monday night, they just didn't have the type of chemistry that Drew McIntyre and Gunther has. I mean, Gunther and McIntyre do have a lot of history with each other, which is a good reason why they have a lot of the good chemistry. But I don't know. I just feel like Drew McIntyre versus Gunther would put more butts in seats when we're talking about a big pay-per-view like SummerSlam. Damian Priest, yes, he is a great competitor and he's been a great world heavyweight champion. But if he were to lose the title at Clash of the Castle to Drew McIntyre, the whole storyline with Damian Priest cashing in at WrestleMania 40 would come full circle, and it would allow Gunther and Drew McIntyre to have their rivalry. So, as much as I love Damian Priest being the World Heavyweight Champion, yes, Damian Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam would not work. Our second hot take of the week: Braun Strowman helped Liv Morgan retain? Well, Liv Morgan defended the Women's World Championship inside of a steel cage match against Becky Lynch. And Dominic Mysterio did come out to try to interfere in this match and quote unquote help Becky Lynch try to win. But out came Finn Balor and JD McDonough trying to stop Dominic Mysterio, asking him, "What are you doing?" And then Braun Strowman came out to come after JD McDonough, who he had been searching for the entire night. And when Braun Strowman came out, the steel cage door was wide open and Dominic Mysterio was holding it. And Braun Strowman came out, ran all the way around the ring, and smashed Dominic Mysterio into the steel cage door, which happened to hit Becky Lynch as well and helped Liv Morgan retain. So yeah, Dominic Mysterio did come out to cause interference, but whether it was on purpose or on accident, Braun Strowman was the one that hit the steel cage door into Becky Lynch, which cost Becky Lynch the match. So, yeah, in my opinion, Braun Strowman helped Liv Morgan retain. Our next hot take is going to take us to NXT. Sexy Red in NXT was boring. Well, I didn't know who Sexy Red was until she was being advertised to show up in NXT. And let's be honest, she didn't really do much at all when she showed up. She sat here and had a tug-of-war contest with the Women's North American Championship that'll be decided in a ladder match that she's not even in. Not to mention, she came out and supported and danced with Trick Williams and Javon Evans in their tag team match against Gallus in the main event, which we didn't need, honestly. Like, it didn't do anything for me. Like, I didn't like it at all. You could have had anybody else in the world today come on NXT, and it probably would have been a better ratings draw than Sexy Red. I mean, majority of the WWE universe didn't even know who she was either. So, honestly, if you're gonna put somebody in an appearance on one of your shows, they've at least got to be known. So at the end of the day, yeah, Sexy Red in NXT was boring. Our fourth hot take of the day: could TNA invade NXT? That is a very good question, because Jordan Grace on NXT this past week showed up and said, "I'm Roxanne Perez's next challenger." Ethan Page attacked Trick Williams to be to at the main event of NXT. And New Day and Joe Henry have been in talks on social media about collaborating. And Drew McIntyre and Moose have been going back and forth on social as well. So here in the next few weeks, next few months, we could really see TNA make more and more of an appearance on NXT. And NXT is already pretty much the main roster's developmental system. So this, I think, is great for superstars that are in TNA that are wanting to make the jump over to WWE, because it provides them a platform where they can make sure all of their wrestling is on point, but we're showing up on the main roster. I get it. And honestly, I'm here for it. Could TNA invade NXT? Yes, they very well could. And now we head over to SmackDown for our fifth hot take of the week. Naomi is bad for Bayley. And honestly, I don't know what has gotten into Naomi lately. Trying to get a match with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven when Bayley had just gotten her butt kicked in the middle of the ring, and Naomi just interrupting Blair Davenport and Nick Aldis's conversation backstage. And first and foremost, I never hold it against the superstar. It always comes down to booking. Whoever decided to book Naomi to be like this, I don't know. It's just not hitting home for me. Naomi's coming off as more of a bad guy in disguise than anything else. Not to mention, Naomi and Bayley just flat out lost to Piper Niven and Chelsea Green in that tag team match last week. So I just don't see it making sense for Naomi to be helping Bayley right now. Bayley didn't need to compete last week. She had already gotten her butt kicked. She was already getting checked out by a medical. There was no reason to continue the Bayley and Piper Niven storyline for that. So honestly, yeah, Bayley and Naomi is bad for Bayley right now. And our final hot take: Andrade should have debuted at a pay-per-view. Well, Andrade's debut, quite frankly, came out of nowhere. I felt like there was still a lot more story that Andrade could have told before having his debut. Not to mention, it was against Apollo Crews, a jobber. Somebody who just takes the pinfall to help somebody kickstart their run in wrestling. And honestly, Andrade is a good enough talent that this could have happened at a pay-per-view. I do think Andrade's debut is overdue. I think it could have happened at Backlash. I think it could have happened at King and Queen of the Ring. I do think it should have already happened, but I think that it should. I think Andrade is a big enough star at this point in his career that his debut match should have happened at a pay-per-view. Even if it was against Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is still good enough to be featured on a pay-per-view card. I am glad that Apollo Crews got some TV time and got a chance to actually go out there and perform again. He definitely deserves that. But honestly, Andrade is better than just debuting on a random Friday night SmackDown. So yes, Andrade's debut should have happened at a pay-per-view. And that was WWE Hot Takes, episode 11. What is your hot take of the week? Let me know down in the comment section below, because that's what it's there for. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and subscribe to the channel so you could be eligible for the free giveaway when I get the 500 subscribers. Other than that, I do have more content coming for you soon, but keep having a wonderful and amazing day. And I'm Nikki D. This is the Nikki D channel, and I will see all of y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.